could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red light. I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red.
How's it going, everyone? Another fantastic live stream. I've seen some names. I've seen some names in the chat that I've seen before. We got Jayhawk Fishing. Aiden Davis, Lurkmaster, JP6, I'm not gonna TC, I guess, Mr. Howie, Catchfish, Miles B, Daniel Ford, Drew Star. We got Cat Plays, Drew Star, my mistake. Drew, Cat Plays, obviously, moderator for the evening, fantastic. Hopefully, anyway, obviously, you can stay whenever. Stay for as long as you want to. That fake outdoorsman, 2 minutes is too long to wait. Hopefully not too long. Hopefully not too long. Oh my gosh. I messaged you a while back. You never messaged me back. Just saying. Not gonna hold it against you or nothing. Obviously. Trent, we got Mr. Howie, Frank, Miles, Tanner, Drewster again. Catchfish, Capulator, blah blah, Dakota, Bab, JT, J Ray, Sackett, Tone, 2, Lurk. Just keep naming people off. Did you see how fast I got at the very end there? Yeah, so we are heading back to Nooma Kuda. I was just looking at my rigs here, and I need to get this one rig that we used to catch that one Goliath tigerfish. At least almost caught that Goliath tigerfish. We got him all the way to the boat, and then he broke off, of course. So I gotta rig this back up. I thought we had a 20-aught hook. Do we? Yeah, we do. Okay. There we go. There we go. And we had spiny lobster on the one, and on this one, I want to say we had a fish head. Yeah. We caught the big guy on the fish head, and then he broke off. But let's go ahead. We're going to join in. I'm going to start a friends-only room. A new friends-only room. Broke him already. Yeah, that's right. Before you know it, I'm gonna start going to my rehearsed lines. I'm just gonna start saying things that make no sense, and you'll be like, "Yep, he's on the script again." When I get too overwhelmed with interacting with people live, I just go to the script. Oh, fantastic! Oh, that's a great comment. Let's go do that, and then it's just all very, very open. It doesn't make any sense at all. So let's take a look. We got some markers. We got some markers. Actually, let's see. Let me look at this real quick. So we do have some markers for wahoos that people have caught. Send me some wahoo markers. We got lots of marks for wahoos. Barracuda there, unique wahoo, another unique wahoo on the giant popper. Should we go try to catch a giant wahoo? Unique wahoo? I know fish names. I know fish names. You're heckin' laggy. It looks good on my end. Hopefully it improves for you. TJ, how's it going? Hope it comes out this Thursday. We will see. I wouldn't hold your breath, but maybe. You never know. Totally understandable. When in doubt, Bo ignores his mods. Of course, when in doubt. Golly. Weep and grind right now. It's crazy when you have the right mix. Hey, when you have the right mix, you're throwing them in. What was our max that we got over a 2-hour live stream? What was it? It was like 32. Like 32 unique carp in a one live stream of 2 hours. Pretty crazy. You can start slaying those guys. I can see it. I can see markers up ahead. We're gonna come up here. We are fishing during a decent time right now. So hopefully we can just get right into, golly, just ran right into a sandbar. As you can tell, I have lots of experience on the open ocean. Where the frick did our markers go? There they are. Just hope it comes to console soon. I assume it will be there within the next 2 weeks. Including this week as one of those 2 weeks. Specifically because that's what Andrew said. So don't expect it any sooner than that. Alright, here we go. Let's see. That's not the right rod. So we have a stealth popper. Let's see. Stealth popper on both of these. Let's throw... Where's that one popper we had? The one popper we had. Let's throw that guy on. That's what those people were catching the unique wahoo on. Let's try it. Oh no. It must be too light for this one. That or we're just too far out. No, we're good. We're good. What's the best bait for Blue Crab Island? Oh, golly. You know, honestly, it's hard to say. I always forget. This is working. I always want to like think that it's the opposite of what I think it is. So right now I'm reeling in for 2 seconds and then right clicking, making sure that line is extremely tight. What were we talking about? I've already forgot. Oh, God. You read the one message you decided... I decide to roast you? You roast me? I'm completely lost now. I'm working on half brain strength right now. I did have a great nap today. Went outside and I was like was trying to get a tan and I fell asleep in the sun. So I think it sucked all the intelligence out of my brain for the evening. So we're just gonna coast through this live stream. Do I accept friend requests and fish me? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Maybe the stealth popper is not the way to go. We need to figure out the other one. We can't cast it very far, but... Well, now I'm only getting 1 star pop. You got an 8-pound catfish in mudwater with a crawfish? Okay, right on. Gotta send me a friend request. Oh, well good, J-Ray. PB Bass Day of 8.35. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hopefully a week or two. How long have you been playing this game? I think last time we looked, we were like 1,450 hours or something like that. So around there anyway. Let's see. This is 198. I know we can't cast this very far. And maybe it's just not the right time to be fishing for these guys. If so, we might go somewhere else. Might troll for some tuna, because I do know we need to catch some tuna. What are some of the best spots for someone here on DLC to maximize their XP and profit? That is a good question. I honestly haven't played on this map enough to tell you. Might mess that up. Dang it. Stopped it too early. 11.43 large map. Nice, that's a good one. This is my last cast. If we don't catch one here, I'm moving to a different spot. Even if we do catch one here, I think I'll still move to a different spot. How long do I think? I have no idea. You know, and that's one thing is like, I don't have like a good knowledge base of how long it would take a free-to-play player to truly get anywhere, because like half the time that I play Fishing Planet, like I have to spend the other half recording and like editing videos. So to me, it seems like a really long process, but it's only half as long as it would be for anyone else. See, there's lots of fish around. And we must just be really messing up. I don't know. Let's see what else we can find. We got markers. Let's just go ahead. I'm thinking let's go ahead and we'll come here and then we'll just troll for some tuna. Hopefully catch some of those tuna that we've been searching for. We got the plug on a squid chain. Should we switch it to just a squid? And then we got a little thingamabob. I'm gonna switch to a squid. I'm thinking. Maybe I'll regret it. I don't know. What do I look like? Guy that knows everything. So we're gonna do that and then start the boat. Start moving along this little thing here. We got like an hour and a half of decent fishing before it all falls apart. All right. I'm gonna get those rods out. Get our trolling octopus. Just slice up. And dice ya. That out there. Got this small flying fish. A live bait. And then we got an octopus. Before we can get out the live bait, we got to bite on the one. Golly, man. Alright, we're gonna have to slow the boat down. Alright, so we got a decent fish on. Evidently, the time to be fishing was good for trolling, because we got a fish in the first 10 seconds that we threw it out there. Oh, God. Oh, the fish monster at Lone Star. Nice. When should we see the console release date? Yeah, guys, we might have to pin a comment or something like that. We don't know. There is no, like official console release date. I mean, there hasn't been for weeks since it came out. So I don't think so. Anyway, let me look in my messages right now. Yes, June 25th at 2:24. Sent you a message on Messenger. You never messaged me back. I thought it looked like a possible fishing destination you and I could travel to. You know, something that I expected to hear back like, oh, that looks cool, we should go there, or something like that. But nothing. I didn't get nothing back. I essentially thought that you meant, I'm never going to travel to that place with that guy. I hate him. He's no longer my friend. That's what I got from that conversation. Do you think the next map after this will be... Yes, I think so. They said that they would have like 3 or 4 ocean maps in a row, basically, so we're not going to see anything else for a while. I want to go fishing. No fishing for you. Ooh. 44. What are we thinking? Is this going to be a tuna? I'm thinking it's going to be a shark. Dogtooth tuna is what I'm thinking. Please be over 110 pounds. If you were, you'd be my best friend. I'll kill you, but you'd be my best friend. Yes! Let's go! And we're on the board. That's 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 tuna. It looks like a dinosaur, doesn't it? One of those cheap dinosaurs you'd see back in the 90s. But I'll take it. Hey, and we got some fireworks, since there's no 4th of July event this year. We're just gonna have to shoot off some fireworks just for the heck of it. Just for the heck of it. Let's get the boat moving again. And toss this mad lad out. At least we got the tuna, though. That's a good sign. That's the good thing about messing up your cast when you're trolling. It doesn't matter. It still takes out the line. Nailed it. Yeah. Oh, do you think the next map out of the boat? I already read that. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. We're going to raise this mad lad up so I can see it better. Now, make sure that we're on the right path. Make sure we're on the right path. Catch some fish. Happy fishing. Thank you, thank you. How do I unmod myself? Would it be worth it to wait for the new ocean map or get the $60 Chameleon Cruiser pack? I'm looking for something to grind on and get a ton of money in XP. Yeah, if you just want to like pay to end the game, I would definitely just get the Chameleon Cruiser pack. Then you can get a bunch of money in XP, and before you know it, you'll be at the end of the game and you won't know what else to do and you'll stop playing. That's how it works. Everyone goes, no, I won't do that, no! And then I get a fresh comment 2 months later saying, you said that it would happen, and it did happen. Unfortunately, I just can't find the game fun anymore. I stopped playing it 2 weeks ago, and then it always works out that way. That's why I made a whole video saying, don't buy DLCs, buy premium. You're impatient for the console release date? You know what? That's okay. Little baby. Little skipjack? Little trophy skipjack too? No, alright, I'll take you. I'll take you, little skipjack. Get the bow moving. I need my first mate. That's what I need. We gotta get lower in the fake outdoorsman in the game. He's gotta be our first mate. Oh! Fish on, fish on. Golly, man, we just got the boat moving and we're already on again. It's turning out to be a pretty good day for trolling. Turning out to be a pretty good day for trolling. Ooh. Estimated to be July 7th. Oh, man. Well, we'll see. Ooh, my golly. This might be a pretty decent sized fish. We'll just see. Those are some big head shakes. Hope we don't lose it. Not a gamer. I'll watch your stream to support my bro. Bro. Hey, well, I appreciate it. Every time you show up, I feel the support. I feel like I could fall backwards and I would be caught. That's how I feel, because you're my bro. Yeah, ask ChatGPT what years the Fishing Planet locations were released. Because I had like a 30-minute conversation with ChatGPT to list out the years that the locations in Fishing Planet were released, and I actually ran out of free like chats with ChatGPT because it got it wrong so many times. And then I switched to Gemini, and Gemini was even worse. Gemini kept saying that Kaiji no Ri and Nooma Kuda came out in 2017, and I was like, no it didn't, it came out this year. And I would be like, and then it would be like, oh, my bad, you're right, it did come out more recently. And then I would be like, all right, can you please list out a more current, a better list of like when all the maps were released? And it would once again be like, Nooma Kuda and Kaiji no Ri came out in 2017. And I'd be like, no, we just talked about this. Like, come on. I thought you were supposed to be smart. So I don't trust ChatGPT and AI chats 100% because they're not right a lot of the time. So you gotta be careful with that. You gotta be careful with those things. How's the fishing today? Well, it wasn't very good for poppers, but it's okay for trolling. We got a pretty decent fish on right now too. Curious what we got. We might have even a could be a trophy. Could be a normal sized black marlin, or we could be looking at a trophy or a unique tuna, a good size one. He did bring this out to 500 feet, and this is on the Kaiji no Ri rod. Is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah. The Kaiji no Ri rod. I was thinking Nooma Kuda. So this is on the strongest Kaiji no Ri rod. So yeah, it would make sense if it was like a unique tuna or you know, a decent sized marlin or something like that. Trust fall. Thank you so much. Your content is so good for new players like myself. Abdullah, love to hear it. Thank you. Appreciate it. As long as that cruise ship stays way over there, we should be okay. Those cruise ships, you don't know it, but they're actually predatory monsters with ships on their backs. And if they get close to you while you're fishing, they'll take your catch and run off with it. There's actually a giant sea turtle underneath that cruise ship way over there. I don't have any proof of this, but this is my, this is the legend I'm creating in Fishing Planet lore, and I'm sticking to it. I think we have a blue or a striped marlin on right now. Decent sized striped marlin on. We will see. Listening to the new maps, and it showed Kaiji no Ri about 24, but didn't mention Nooma Kuda. Okay. 459-pound bluffing tuna. Bluefin, is that what you meant? Okay. Never played Fishing Planet before. It's downloaded to my computer. You've never touched it. What? What are my favorite trolling areas in Nooma Kuda? So I like this spot, and then I also like the really deep drop off that we've tried for swordfish. Sword fishing over there. Sword fishing? Swordfish fishing is really good over there, where it drops off really deep. At nighttime, that's why I put my hotspot for the swordfish. But I'm sure it would work all over that place. I just really haven't spent enough time. Really haven't spent enough time over there. Oh baby, let's see it. Let's see those unicorns dance. Yeah, boy. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Can't get mad at that. You want to see results? I'll give you results. That's right. That's right. I'm trying to get like the best screenshot possible, but it's so big that it's really just not. It's not gonna cooperate. Not gonna cooperate, but that right there is a nice size striped marlin, everybody. Yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it. Trying to hide. Didn't do that before, huh? Didn't do that before, huh? Nice. Give me that $1 million screenshot right there. Yeah. I'll take it. It's screenshots like that that make you go to school and say, hey guys, look what I caught over the weekend. Big ol' striped marlin. That's a unique boy. That's an uni boy right there. Unicorn, 72,000 XP, $94,000, almost $100,000 fish. And just like that, we're keeping him and his life is over. We got you. We gotcha. Oh, okay, so this is our second unique striped marlin, right? Well, that just goes to show that it's a very good spot for uni striped marlin. That's funny. Benini is waiting. That's right. This is nothing for He-Nil. He-Nil's, you know, he's obviously tougher stuff. Golly, man. Second time. Got off. We're okay. Second time we got the boat started and immediately got a bite, but I wasn't quick enough. That or he just wasn't hooked up very good. Absolute trash. Buying this new DLC is worth it at level 60 if you don't have a lot of time to grind. Sure, why not? You can do whatever you want. It's your game. Your game. Use it however you want to. You're past level 54, so you're fine in my book. I just don't like it when people under level 54 want to buy DLCs. If you're above 54, you do what you want. You've earned the right. You get to level 54 without buying any DLCs, you can do whatever you want. You're okay in my book. He is the strongest man alive. I don't know. Would you say buying this new? I've already read that. Totally not worth it. Totally not worth it. Exactly. Forgot to say on the last stream if they considered to put in stingrays. You know, we did ask Andrew that during our Q&A, and I think he said it would be interesting or something like that, but he didn't. It didn't sound like he was very like. I think we got another marlin on. It didn't sound like he was like, yeah, I really hope we can put that in on the next map or something like that. He didn't really give me that vibe. But he did say that it would be interesting. So, in other words, don't hold your breath. 194 pounds, all right. Get the boat moving. Slice, catching fish left and right, catching fish left and right. Yeah, boy. All right, so we got that. Golly, man, kidding me? Just threw you out there and you've already got a fish on. Okay, so another fish on. Really good morning for trolling, evidently. Trolling on a glowing octopus. Oh no, that's not fun. Grinding is so much fun. I love fighting the bass. So yeah, the bass Everglades are fun. That's why I always recommend it. When you're fishing at Emerald Lake for walleye for so long, and you finally get a good opportunity to go to the Everglades, even if it kind of slows down your grind, so to say, to get to St. Croix. It is a really fun vacation spot, and you can still make some money there, especially if you can get into some unique largemouth. Those guys actually do pay pretty well. So Andrew seems like a pretty chill guy. Yeah. Yellowfin be under 110. Over 110. Yes! We did it! New personal record, Yellowfin, too. I'll take it. Hello. Hello. You know, he's pretty decent. Trophy. You know, I'm probably not gonna write a letter to my mom, a little postcard or nothing about him, but you know, pretty decent guy. You know, I hope the ladies out there, I hope you don't take that too seriously. If you find a pretty decent guy, you know, you treat him nicely. You don't just say, oh, you know, nothing to write home about. I probably won't give him the light of day. Look at this. Look at this. We're on again. Golly, man. This has been fantastic time. Fantastic trolling. On this day here. It's only been 2 hours. But, it's just been fish back to back to back. There, you can't get them excited over anything. What's your favorite saltwater fish? You know, that's a great question. I don't think I've ever, you know, I could give you an answer and it would be a stupid answer, but I would tell you it. Because I've fished freshwater my entire life, and even like the reason I really got into fishing again was river monsters with Jeremy Wade and everything like that. And it actually became a big thing for me to catch all of the fish in river monsters. And so that's why I've caught so many of them, is just because I loved that show and I wanted to catch all the fish in that show. Well, before he did his whole like saltwater fishing show sort of deal, there was only like, there was a few sharks and stuff like that he did. But there was only like one like true saltwater shark that like might have potentially gone into freshwater at some point, but really not. And it's the salmon shark up in Alaska, and I'm sure along the coastline there. And so like when I think of a saltwater fish that I would want to go for, and the salmon shark is the first thing that comes to mind. I think a sawtooth, or you know, the sawtooth shark, is that what it is? Like what you find in like Australia and stuff like that. I know it's elsewhere, but you see them in Australia and stuff like that. I think that could be a fun one too. I'm sure it's not the easiest thing to catch, but I think that would be an interesting catch. Yeah, we're really getting into the striped marlin right now. When's the next giveaway? I don't know. If you give me something to give away right now, I'll do a giveaway today. Otherwise, I gotta wait till I get something to give away. I will say, the Fishing Planet, they did say, whenever I decide to do our 100,000 subscriber celebration, they would be willing to give me a few things to give away. So we might have some stuff coming up here soon. I'm waiting till, let me tell you something about subscribers and YouTube and all that. Even though I have 100,000 subscribers right now, YouTube has not like recognized it. It's like even though the count is above 100,000, their like servers don't recognize me as a channel that has 100,000 subscribers. So I'm like waiting till the moment that they finally send me a message saying, "Hey, you're over 100,000 subscribers." And so like, and then I'll do, you know, the whole celebration and stuff like that. Then I'll get my little verified badge next to my name, all that sort of mumbo jumbo. And then we'll do some fun like celebration stuff, and maybe do some giveaways for Fishing Planet DLCs and whatnot. Yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Maybe I can message some other developers about giving away some games and stuff like that to people. We'll see what I can muster. You camped at Rocky Lake till the Everglades? Oh my god, man. That's determination right there. Another trophy striped marlin. We are nailing the striped marlin this morning. Look at all the tuna jumping. Got all these tuna out here. But we're catching striped marlin after striped marlin. I love the flying fish though. They're awesome. Alright, let's get this back out there. Hopefully catch one of those tuna. I'm even fishing with a flying fish, which is what all these tuna are going after right now. And still, we're not getting I've been watching you since the first beginner series, but never came to watch the live vids. I really appreciate all you've done with the tips and helped me along the way. Sebastian, love to see it. That's awesome. Thank you. I think I need to get to the Everglades. I've been making... Sorry. Been making about 15,000 hours since you then at the Everglades. Right on. Skip the walleye. Can't draw. How in the world does anyone ever even figure out spots to fish in at a spot as big as the ocean? Trial and error. You know, a lot of it is following, and we're not following it very well right now, but you see the change in depth right there? You see how it dips down? And so following little rifts like that are a decent way to find fish. Fish like to stick around little changes in elevation, or whatever you want to call it, depth like that. You need to come down here to the coast of Texas and catch some 30-inch speckled trout. Hey, there you go. That could be fun. I could see that. Using one could chip in for that 100. Oh yeah, you gonna chip in for that 100K party? Can I show you a good wahoo spot? You know, I have a bunch of wahoo spots, but maybe. Congrats on 100K. You deserve it. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it, man. Well, it's been a long time coming, but I'm glad we finally got it, you know. I've been doing this whole YouTubing thing for a kind of a hobby for a long time, and it finally worked out, you know. Got over the hump. Is there a flying fish lure in the game? There is a flying fish live bait. It's essentially like a heavy sinker that you like hook a live bait fish onto, and then you're essentially trolling with that fish. And so that's what you can do with the flying fish, is you can hook that flying fish in there and troll with it, so it smells like an actual fish you're trolling with. Kinda cool. Someone came up with that. Alright. Keep it going. I'm assuming that the bite is gonna drop off pretty substantially now, but we'll do it for a little bit more, and then we might change the time. Gift codes that can be sent to people's gamer tags. There you go. They added a feature where you could catch fish to turn into bait. Yeah. I mean, they've been talking about that since Kaiji Nori. They said that was something they wanted to add to the game, but it sounds like they've been busy making Nooma Kuda instead of working on that. So it all takes time, and adding a feature that turns fish into bait doesn't really result in people paying you money as much as a new map with the DLCs and all that sort of stuff. So they got a business to run, you know. They got to make money. Just ran out of Kaiji no without buying DLC. There you go. Nice, Dill. Neat, thanks. Didn't realize I was in your lobby until I saw myself on your stream. Well, there you go. Very nice. How can I progress to level 40 or 35? It sounds like you should be at St. Croix. St. Croix. Fishing for pike. Here we go. Fish on. Dragon line. Dragging it. You know, this is honestly, it seems like we catch a lot of marlin out here, so I wonder if that's what we got. Big old black marlin. Pulling line out. Stripping line, man. Oh, we're just out here on these gnarly waves. You're stripping line, bro. I wouldn't be a very good ocean guy. I don't know the lingo. The ocean jargon. You're starting at St. Croix in a few minutes. Hey, good luck. That's awesome. Woo! Ew! Get up there. Get up there. Reeling. We're reeling. We're really reeling. We're below 100. He just came straight at us for a bit there. We really got a lot of line, and now he's going to pull it all back out again. Everyone else has said it, but my turn. Congrats on 100K. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yep. Hopefully. I'm looking forward to the moment I can get that silver play button on the wall back there. I'm gonna hang it up with all my other trophies. Favorite map? Oh, you know, I usually say that Blue Crab Island's my favorite map. I like Weeping Willows is fun too. But Blue Crab, just, I don't know. Something about Blue Crab is just such a chill place. I feel like I can really relax there. 30 and have about 20,000 artists. Use the lower way along and go or grind emerald to Everlays till level 35. I think you should go straight to St. Croix, man. Use the lower way. Use size like 4/0 hooks with like small minnows or shiners. Yeah, use shiners, not small minnows. And go after the pike. Make sure you have a titanium leader so it doesn't break the line, but otherwise, the pike are just so much better. You should really. St. Croix is just one of those places, man. One of those places. Chutes and ladders sort of scenario. And St. Croix is definitely a ladder. You get there and it'll take you up a few rows. Little striped marlin. Got a top 100 wind raiser yesterday. That's nice. Great to catch your stream. You're gonna head out. 420 comes quick. Hey, there you go. Understandable. Chris Films. Hello. Let's get the boat moving. I wish we had a horn. Burp. Okay, throw that back out there. Hello, TTV. Doing Sturgeon and San Joaquin. I can get quicker cash in a short time. There you go. Oop, get that out a little bit too far. They took aim. Trophy Marlin, 874 rounds with a saltwater spinner, and it was pain. Saltwater spinner. You deserve it. Thank you, Tempor. Appreciate it. I appreciate it, my friend. And we're already on our way to 101. We're at 100,200 at the moment. So slowly going up. You know. Probably gonna need to change the time here. I go for one more minute along this little change in depth and then turn this sucker around. Turn this sucker around. See, now we're just gonna get a bunch of comments about mobile release. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I can't wait either. I've got a spot for it. You right there? That open spot right there? Boom. That's where it's gonna go. That's where it's gonna go. Appreciate it. Can't wait to see what you come out with in the future. You know, I will be happy to see what I come out with in the future too. You know, it's like when you're editing a video and it's taking forever and everyone's like, hey, I can't wait to see it when it's done. And you're like, I can't wait to see it when it's done too. Like, I wish it would be over right now. Oh my God. Takes forever to edit videos sometimes. You know that. You get it. I'm currently level 51 at Weeping Willows. Won a free Maldives DLC last stream. Would it be a bad idea to go straight there once I get it? You're on Xbox. Ooh. I don't know. You're level 51. You're close enough. I'd say you're right on there. Right on the rim. The rim. I say go for it. Whoa, too close. I see the whites of my eyes. Wanted it like right there. I'm leaning it back a little bit. I wasn't filling the frame very well. Alrighty. So I was gonna say we'll end it right there. Let's just go ahead. We're gonna turn the sucker around. We're gonna turn the sucker around, and then we're gonna change the time and go all the way back. You don't have any plans of quitting anytime soon? Well, that's a good thing about doing this as a hobby. It's just something I do in my free time, man. So long as I have free time, we'll keep making videos, you know? I assume my free time will get shorter and shorter over the next few years, but it'll be, you know, I'll have other fun stuff, and hopefully I can get some people to help me out so that we can keep creating videos. Otherwise my free time might become no free time if I don't get some help. So, go for some swordfish. That, you know, I do need 6 more tuna. Otherwise, I'd say yes, let's go for swordfish. I have been hearing things that the swordfish are kind of messed up right now too. So, if anything, let's do the evening. See if we can get some fish in the evening here. And then as it gets dark, staring straight into the sun. As it gets dark, you know, we might go try to get some swordfish. Mix it up. Mix it up. When will the update come out on PC? Oh, never. Thanks, Miles. Where's your favorite in real life place to fish? Ugh. Oh, man. I don't know. I got a few different places. They're all conditional, you know? Like, I loved fishing in Guyana, but, like, could I see myself fishing there by myself? Probably not. So, it's like, you think of places you've been and, like, how you enjoyed them, but, like, could you enjoy them on a regular basis? Would it be, like, the only thing you enjoy fishing for? Blah-biddy-blah. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. Lost it. Don't freak us out like that, you dumb fish. You're faking us out. You should do some in real life fishing videos. We do all sorts of in real life fishing videos. We just put out a clay shooting video from when we were in England, so not necessarily fishing, but was a travel video. That just came out this last weekend. I think last I saw it, we were at like 3,000 views or something like that, so kind of interesting to see how, you know, clay shooting is different in England versus the United States. And I took a lesson with a guy there, kind of learning that whole deal, so that was kind of fun. The swordfish is messed up. I have been hearing things that the swordfish have been messed up. That people, whoa, ayo, ayo, that people have been struggling to bring them in. So, yeah, I don't know. It's 15,000 XP skipjack. Not too bad. Trying to mark that fish. But yeah, I've been hearing that the people have been having trouble, like they have like an endless fight with the swordfish, and they can't bring it in, and then finally it'll break off or something. I assume sort of similar to what that grouper was like last live stream. We fought that grouper for like 5 minutes and then got it within like 40 feet, and then all of a sudden it broke off. Something like that, I assume. Another fish on. We just threw that out there. My bad. My bad. I know that one. I don't... See, the darn thing is that I exported both of those unicorn videos in the same like software. Same animation and everything. The only difference is one of them has one song and the other one has a different song. But for some reason, when I use them on OBS for this live streams and stuff like that, one of them ends on a green overlay and the other one doesn't. And it's so annoying, and I don't know why it does that. So, I'm sorry. I try to catch it whenever I use it, but I forgot this time. It's Irish fishing now, that's right. Wrapping your birthday. Yes, yes. We got fish. I see him. I see him. I think we have another marlin on. We're gonna have to switch from the trolling octopus to something else. We might have to switch to a plug or something. I'm not really sure. We're just catching too many marlin. Too many marlin, man. It's funny, ever since I got Nooma Kuda, must have messed with my search results or something, because like I get videos and posts on like Facebook and Instagram about black marlin all the time now. And they are giant fish, like I'll give you that. They are larger than like, the best way I can describe it, because like a car doesn't do it justice because it's too wide, but like picture a motorcycle, like a very large motorcycle, and then like stretch it out so that it's twice as long as like a motorcycle should be. And that's like the size of a black marlin. Like they are massive fish, but they're about like as big around as a freaking motorcycle. I mean, they are really cool, but like what, I don't know why that's like, but when I first saw it jumping out of the water, that was like the first thing that came to mind. I was like, oh my god, that fish is like as big as a motorcycle. So that's what I'm handing off to you now. It's as big as a motorcycle, just longer. All right, let's try a plug. God, I don't know, 10-aught plug maybe. Oh, it's too heavy for the rod now. Let's see. Let's use this one. This should work. We also have the trolling skirts and all that sort of stuff. We could try one of those. We could try one of those. We also have metallic plugs. Let's see, that would be one of these. No, here. No, evidently not. Where are the trolling skirts? Here we go. So we could use one of these. Trolling skirts, 6 ounce, too heavy. Well, maybe we can't use one of these. Boo. Let's just try this, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't break our rod. It's 6 ounces, and it says the rod goes to 6 ounces, so don't get mad at me. That is the size. 15 feet long, has 6 foot gut. So there you go. 2 times the size of a large motorcycle. 6 foot girth. I guess that's not necessarily the girth of a motorcycle, but a little bit smaller than a motorcycle. School bus size. Short bus maybe, I don't know. Let's toss that out. Make sure we're on the right path here. I see birds. No matter what lure I use for tuna, I was getting 2 marlin. You know, actually, during the Q&A with Andrew, he actually said that they decreased the amount of marlin, because evidently people were hooking up with marlin way too much. So they decreased the amount of marlin people hooked up with. So, believe it or not, the amount of marlin people were catching was actually more than it is now. Which is hard to believe. Facebook is listening to that. I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. Right now, we're at like 4 marlin to every tuna we're catching, so I don't know. What did we get? Hey, look at that. That's a new one. Albacore. Haven't caught one of those for a while. What's up, Legendary Fishing? How are you, my man? Having a good day and week. 14-aught metallic plug works great for tuna. Well, that might be have to. That makes a lot of sense. I can't even finish the sentence. That might be what we try next. Metallic plug. I have to change it up. Do something different. Doing pretty good. Hey, glad to hear it. What level do you have to be on the ocean? I think level 94? Something like that. 92, something like that. You know, I put that as the pinned comment up there, Nick. Go ahead. Start fishing on the ocean. Bow angles, I need help getting a bunch of X so I can level up. Currently level 59. Okay. Well, yeah, man. Do some fishing at Weeping Willows, some fishing at Blue Crab Island, mix it up and have some fun, you know? Here we go. Trolling skirt. Slaying them. We might have to change the live bait. I feel like we haven't caught anything on it for a while. Start fishing on the ocean. I forgot to put my anchor down. Fought a swordfish for an hour and 15 minutes. Oh my. You know, we lost a fish the other day because we forgot to slow the boat down. I mean, it was kind of messed up anyway, but another albacore. We're getting into some albacore right now. I feel like we need to up our trolling hook. I'm using a 7-aught right now. It should be big enough, but let's go to an 8-aught. Oh, let's see. Alrighty. Off and about. Almost like it's pinned for a reason. Yeah, no, I expected ever since I pinned it to like get a bunch of comments about mobile release because I forgot to put mobile in that message. Golly, man. Oh, it's not on. Okay. Oh, that immediately got taken. Grinding fishing XP. There you go. Nothing more pure to Fishing Planet than Lone Star, catching some spotted bass. Oh, dolphins. Dolphins. Where you be, dolphins? Wow, they despawned right as I zoomed in on them. Perfect. Classic dolphins, always trying to get away from doing any work. Just kidding. If anyone knows Nika Dolphins personally, I'm just kidding. Didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings. Come on, get in here. Where did the draw with bow angles videos go? Where did the bedtime fishing with bow angles videos go? They went all to the same place. The I don't have enough time to do all these videos bin. The bin of look at another unique skipjack tuna. The bin of videos where I wanted to keep doing them, I just don't have enough time. Boom, 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 boom. Unicorns. Alright, top notch. Catching unique skipjacks left and right. Right and left. Everywhere, every day, kicking it all the way. We're not caving in. Okay. Throw this back out there. Your second cousin? I am so sorry. I did not mean to say anything negative about Dolphin. Fun, I need XP fast is the best way to gear. If you want XP fast, then yeah, go ahead and buy a DLC for the Congo or something. We do need some draw with bow videos. There you go. They just get undeserved but positive attention. Just your opinion. Hey, let's talk some conspiracy here. Octopuses? Aliens? Are octopuses aliens? Question mark. Discuss in the chat. Octopus, squid, cuttlefish, are they from another planet? They just happened to crash down here on a meteor or whatever, and over 1 million years now we have squid and cuttlefish and octopus. What do you think? 100% alien? No? Cat says no. Jack says I can't deal with this. I'm out. I understand talking conspiracy. It can be too much for some people. This is the most, what's the word? Oh, I can't even think of it. When you say something that people could or could not agree with. This is the most we've ever been on this channel, talking about octopus and whether they're an alien or not. If anything is an alien, it's octopus. I mean, they are very smart. Yeah. We could refer to all aquatic life as aliens. Ooh. Ooh. But like frogs, they start in the water, right? And then they come out, and then they're amphibians. So, I mean, what do you think about that? Are frogs aliens? When we're like in an egg filled with fluid, we're pretty much like an aquatic creature at that point too. Because we're like surrounded in fluid in the egg, right? And then we like grow into a baby. So like, you have to think about it. Every human is basically an aquatic creature for a little bit. Stop talking. I'm done. I'm out. We are aliens. We're all aliens. That's it. We're all aliens. You know, I haven't had so much time to talk this entire time. We've just caught fish after fish after fish, and now we have too much time to talk. We are the aliens. Bum bum bum. We need that one meme or whatever. The one gif of the prairie dog turning around surprised. Ever try Hunter Call of the Wild? Oh, let me tell you a story. Certain exactly. Salamanders too. Yeah. Censor the truth. You can't censor the truth. Octopuses are aliens. Oh, Hunter Call of the Wild. Let me tell you a story. Way back in the day, I was living on my own. I had just gotten out of college. My wife and I, we weren't wife and husband yet. We were boyfriend and girlfriend. And she was still in school. And so I was out of college and I had to move away. So we were like 2 hours away. And I would go to work. Then I'd come home. It was me and Bjorn. And we would sit at home and not do much. Watch TV, play some video games. Then I'd go to bed. Wake up in the morning. Rinse and repeat, right? You know? Go to work. Come back home, play some video games with me and Bjorn, go to bed, go to work, you know, all that sort of stuff. Finally, I thought, man, I'm sitting here playing these video games, Hunter Call of the Wild, all that sort of stuff. And I thought, I should be making videos of these video games. I mean, I'm in design right now. I know how to edit videos. I should just record myself playing these video games and making videos. And so that's what I did. I started out, at the time I was pretty low subscribers, but I was working my way up. Some people you may recognize from the time. We had Flinter, we had Zaggy DK, we had DD33, we had forgetting his name, Jaxie Beard. Jaxie Beard was another guy. And so we started making YouTube videos of Hunter Call of the Wild. This went on for a few years. And finally, great ones started to come out. I got busier with work. I didn't have as much time to make videos anymore. And so I finally stopped playing the Hunter Call of the Wild and started playing Fishing Planet more. In other fishing games. And then we finally just changed the name of our game or our channel altogether to focus more on fishing. But yeah, there was a time where we were like one of 6 content creators making the Hunter Call of the Wild games. Like it was still a kind of a new concept for a lot of people. And at the time, like, it was only like, you know, if you shot a diamond animal, like, that was the whole video, was like, oh my god, I found a diamond animal. Can you believe it? Woo, that's so crazy. And you'd get 1,000 views plus just showing people where you found a diamond animal, because it was so hard to find them. And then as time went on, like, the idea of finding a diamond animal just became like nothing, essentially. Like, everyone found a diamond animal. And then it became great ones and all this sort of stuff, and I lost interest in the whole game. All right, we are gonna throw a glowing octopus on this guy. I'm gonna keep this one the same, I think, and we're gonna throw a glowing octopus on this one, a big one. So a 14-aught glowing octopus. Hopefully that's what gets us a good-sized swordfish. All day, every day. Then when I started playing Fishing Planet, I found you and I was already subbed. Well, there you go. Perfect. Now it worked out then, hey? So we got that one out there. Oh, wrong rod. Wrong rod. Throw this one out there. Oh, thank you, Cronenberg. Should try putting on your rod. What are you fishing for with your spoon? Alright, now we'll just make sure we're staying on the ridge here. Let's see where I got my last swordfish. Good size one anyway. On a split tail mullet, huh? Okay. See, I'm afraid to catch one on that one, that blue rod on the left. Green rod, I guess. It looks green. So, yeah, I mean, if anything, maybe I'll put a split tail mullet on the red rod. Once I get to a high enough level that I can get a second red rod, like, I'll definitely, like, put a split tail mullet on one of them and put a glowing squid on the other. But I'm pretty sure anyway that my current... Yeah, see, this one was caught on a glowing trolling octopus, so... I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident in its ability, I suppose. We'll just see. Be right back. But you have to go. Alright, see you later, Abdullah. That's probably blah 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 blah. I was catching all my unique swords. Read that. What's the best XP fish on Japan? Ooh. Might be the striped marlin or the bluefin tuna. Both big fish if you can reel them in. Should both be pretty good XP, I would think. Might be pretty good fish on the, or XP for the, like the grouper. The big grouper. What size hook for job fish? Good question. I'd say for like a unique job fish, you might be looking at like a 5-aught or something like that. Maybe 6-aught. I can't remember. We caught a unique job fish, or at least maybe it was a trophy job fish, but we were fishing for blacktip reef shark in one of the middles of the atolls or whatever. So like where the big circle is. We were fishing in the middle for blacktip reef shark, and we caught a trophy or a unique job fish. I can't remember. So, yeah. What's my biggest fish in Noomaa Kuda? I think this trophy swordfish at 782 pounds. I really thought it would be a unique. We caught a unique, but it was on the beta account or the early access account. Back when we were on the oh shoot, I messed up, guys. I forgot to change the time. I forgot to change the time at night. Now we have fish on. think. Nope, we don't. Saw the line start to go over to the right, but maybe I turned a little bit. Yeah, I caught a unique swordfish while we were on the early access account, and I really thought we had another one on this account, but it ended up just being a trophy. So this is the live. This is the live. I tell you, you lost your level 36 account. Oh no. Well, not the end of the world. You'll get back. You'll get back at it. We have a fish on now. Fish on now, boys. Alright, slowing her down, slowing her down. Slowing her down. Don't worry, professionals are here. What do you think we got on? Here is coming straight at us, I'll tell you that much. Troll, Swordfish, Japan. I think I subbed back in 2020 or 2021 right after I got on my RN started college for. Oh, there you go, right on. Yeah, so you were right around there because I would have started back in like 2019 or something like that. So you would have been right there in the beginning. Bottom rod or what? Oh, I'm not sure. You're currently using a slop spoon. You know, slop spoon's really a spoon I haven't spent a lot of time using. I would stick to like narrow spoons or like or just regular casting spoons, stuff like that. But the slop spoon might be okay. It'll avoid snags, hopefully. So you might be able to cast into some areas where you might not be able to with the other ones. Does it say anywhere? I don't know. Did you catch on with Twitch? Were you one of the original like Twitch people? I will say a few of the best like you know, like Megan and stuff like that. A few of the best people we've found on this channel have been through Twitch. So I do need to figure out the whole restream thing again. I used to use restream back in the day. I remember Zaggy got mad at me for using it because it wasn't legal at the time for us to use it to stream on two places at once. but yeah, I need to figure that out. The smaller fish in Nooma Kuda, but I can't stop going for the bigger fish. I understand. I understand. I actually have to go out and like set up a rod stand and fish off one of the docks just to go for some of the smaller fish sometimes. Just to avoid catching some of the bigger fish. What was the best thing I could have done for progressing with fish plant? There you go. Woohoo. 52 and $1 million is the best way. $1 million. I'd fish for carp at Weeping Willows, man. Uni carp. See how many you can catch in 2 hours. Our best is 32, I think. We might have a normal swordfish on right now. Or wouldn't it be crazy if we just got like a normal black marlin out of nowhere? You were a Twitch people. 12-pound catfish and a heron. Very nice. So proud of her. She's doing so good. I remember talking to her like when she first got her job. And I really haven't talked to her since then, so need to chat her up, see what she's up to. What's your preferred way of fishing Nooma Kuda so far? You know, it is fun to stop every once in a while and do some casting with some topwater lures and whatnot. But otherwise, I just enjoy the trolling. There's just so many, well, not so many, but there are some good fish to catch trolling. I think we do have a swordfish on. Good deal. Come here, you swordfish. Oh, low line tension. There we go. A young swordfish of 216 pounds. It's just a little baby. I love how we followed that thing for a good 5 minutes. Just a little baby, 216-pound swordfish. We got him though. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. 10,811 XP. I'll take it all day long. All day long. Huh? All right. Sorry about that. Had to message someone. When is the new map going to be in the United States? I couldn't tell you. Probably a while. Probably going to be quite a while. The sailfish are so rewarding. See, I haven't even found a good sailfish spot. If you have a sailfish spot, you'll have to send it to me because I don't even have one. Are they like the Mai Mai? Do you have to be on like a specific side of the the island or something like that? Do we have to be way over here? Because I haven't done any fishing way over here. That could be a decent spot to fish. Kinda don't even want to fish with this rod. Taking way too long to reel in. Not condoning it. Console questions are going by. An Australian map would be fun. I agree. I agree. Andrew did act like it just was not in the plans. Like some of the maps would be close to Australia, I guess, but just like nothing in Australia anytime soon. So, which is kind of disappointing, but I understand. Like they figured out the whole ocean recipe, so they obviously want to focus on ocean fish for now. Dang it, man. We did every other button but picking up this rod. Gerald Bates is finally home. Right on. Have I finished where the sunken is? Is that one of the missions for this whole thing? Into the butcher's lair and hunting the hunter? I have not, if so. Even a New Zealand map, yeah. Will be fought. Your guess is Fiji? They said it would have a lot of sharks. And that's what, like, I'm surprised when they said it would be close to Australia, potentially, because I was thinking that we'd be looking at, like, off the coast of South Africa or something like that. You know, or it'd be a lot of sharks. I don't know. I don't know. You start seeing some, like, great whites, like, jumping out of the water and stuff like that. That'd be cool. Have I fished where the sunken ship is? I don't think so. We saw some divers over there, but we haven't fished over there. Could be a good spot for Goliath grouper, I would think. Come on, be a big fish. Be a big... Oh, you dirty dog. I don't even want to catch a fish on this rod. I just want one fish on that other rod. That's all I want. You want a South Dakota map. Yeah, they've discussed paddlefish quite a lot. Could reach around 1,400 pounds. My goodness gracious. Caribbean Ocean map could be cool. Could be. I agree. Stewart Island Great Whites. You've helped so much at the beginning. Oh, love to see it. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. I try to make them helpful with a dose of entertainment, you know. Rework some of the fishing techniques. Maybe so, maybe so. Big grouper, big grouper. Well, maybe we'll have to fish for some grouper there. Nice, but I don't know if they'll I feel like it's considered ocean fishing since it's islands. Yeah, I can see that. You're on level 24. What should you grind? You should watch the Essential Beginner Series playlist and go where we are at level 24. And that'll help you continue to go to level 54. The best tip I can give you. We're way off our mark now. Let's turn around. You're in the sturgeon grind right now. If you've got the mark of a true angler, then you gotta keep going. The sturgeon grind is a rite of passage. You gotta make it through the sturgeon grind. It's like getting paddled as a freshman in high school. You gotta do it. That's how you become an adult. I don't know. That's how you become a high schooler. Just like you become a Fishing Planet person. A Fishing Planet fishing person. Level 100 a winner. Heard some big groupers, gotta watch out for them. You gotta watch out. Big gropers. Big groupers and big gropers, different thing. Biggest tip to level up quick? I already said it. You gotta watch the Essential Beginner Series on the Essential Beginner Series playlist. That is the biggest tip in Fishing Planet to level up. Mention one of the next maps would be more of a colder climate. Yeah, you would think so, but they also said that one of the next maps would have a lot more sharks, so I don't know. Is there a colder climate that also has a lot of sharks? I don't know. I know where there's salmon sharks. Do you know the receipt for console of the new fishing map for Fishing Planet? We stay. Wait, what are you talking about, Lucas? Sturgeon grind proves dedication to the game. That's exactly right. Stop listening to me, Siri. I didn't say anything. Just caught a trophy white crappie. Let's go. Let's go. New Zealand. New Zealand's got lots of sharks and cold. That would make sense. He did say it would be close to Australia. It would be colder and have sharks. If there were a lot of sharks around New Zealand, that would make some sense, honestly. I'm gonna have to look this up. Is New Zealand a good spot for a lot of sharks? Question mark. I'm gonna ask Google right now. Are there a lot of shark species around New Zealand? New Zealand waters are known for a high diversity of shark species with over 113 different types of sharks. What? Basking shark, big eye thresher shark, blue shark, copper shark, great white shark, mako shark, spiny dogfish, thresher, tiger shark, whale shark. Could you imagine catching a whale shark? Oh my god, I'm gonna do a video about this. The next map, New Zealand. The oceans of New Zealand. That's the next map. I'm calling it now. With the help of Sackett. Sackett, you and I, we're a team now. New Zealand coasts for sharks. Oh, teaser video. Might be time to share the love. Fisher Unique Podcast St. Croix, yes. Watch some videos, huh? It's as if I keep mentioning the Essential Beginner Series, but nobody listens. You think we have an Essential Beginner Series video about St. Croix and where you can catch northern pike? Because we do. Warrior shark. Ooh. Certified, so hopefully we'll be getting more world records. There you go. Very nice. Hopefully so. Hopefully so. South New Zealand waters are much colder. Yeah, could be. Number 1 on Fishing Planet, Gerald Bates. What are you doing? You trying to make me feel special now? You trying to make me feel special now? I'm trying to get the right thing up. Oh no! We missed it. I think we missed it anyway. I had it turned off because we kept getting the, Ah, no! I'm sorry, Gerald. I'm sorry. I tried to get it back on in time. Alright, we're getting to the point where we could catch another good-sized fish. If the time wasn't very bad. Great time. I know there's great trout fishing in New Zealand. I just don't know very much about fishing off coast. 47,000 pounds. Think how much XP that would be. I don't see Hendry playing with other streamers. I do feel special. You're right. I do feel special. You caught a giant sweet lips fish? Yeah, I have. I've caught a well, no, I haven't. I have caught a giant sweet lips. I have not caught a unique giant sweet lips. But yes, we did catch a sweet lips. It was we were fishing for black tip reef shark and caught a sweet lips while we were fishing for them. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You a couple levels of this rate? Yeah, exactly. You would think. You would hope, right? Surrounded by oceans. Would you like if there was an Australian map? Absolutely. I talk about it all the time. Would love an Australia map. It's pretty. It is pretty. Now whale sharks will be added simply to their incredibly endangered populations. Exactly right. Exactly right. Maybe they would add them, but you'd have to release them when you caught them or get a fine. You know, Fishing Planet has that in the game. Keep it, but if you keep it, you get a fine. $1 million fine if you keep a whale shark. Don't want to encourage that. Exactly. Is there any news on console? No, no news. Absolutely not. No pinned comments or nothing up at the top of the, like, comments or nothing. Why are you only using one setup? Because I only have one strong setup. I have one strong setup and I have one weak setup from Kaiji no Ori, and I don't want to catch a big swordfish on a weak setup. I want to catch it on the strong setup. So I'm only fishing with one rod because I want to catch it on that one. And I'm tired of catching small fish on the other rod, so I'd rather just not even throw it out there. I'm catching big fish or nothing. But we're not catching anything, so I'm going to reel this in and we're going to go somewhere else. In fact, we might just go catch a unique sweet lips. We might go see if we can get it. You're putting in the work. Cat always puts in the work. Have I tried for the uni unicorn fish? See that we have caught a uni unicorn fish, haven't we? I want to say we have anyway. See, yeah, boom, unique, boom, boom. We got him. We got him. We got him. All right, so we are going to. We're going to switch it up. Switch it up. We're gonna go to the island. Island boys. We're gonna go here. Guess we're gonna go there. I don't know what we're even doing anymore. What are we even doing? Bioluminescence. Hey, crabs. Bioluminescence. Alright, so we're gonna get into the boat. We're going to get into the boat. Ice fishing Antarctica. We're going to head out here. Gonna change the time. Oh, it's another good trolling day. And we're gonna waste it fishing for giant sweet lips. Ah. We're gonna look for a good spot. This all looks fairly, like, it all looks the same, so I don't know. We're just gonna have to decide on a spot. Look at all them fish. They're just all hanging out together down there. That's a big old ball of fish down there. Kidding, kinda. An Ohio river map. There you go. Dolphins! Oh my god, dolphins! Don't you growl at me, little boy. I know you guys can't hear him, but little Oslo is up there groaning at me. Alright. It's all looking the same to me. I know there's a big reef up there on the other side of this island, so I was hoping if we got close to it, it might be okay. Let's just try here. So, giant sweet lips. What do those mad lads like to eat? Giant sweet lips. They like sea worms, shrimp, gulf shrimp, natal rock, oyster meat. They get to how big? I don't know how big they get. Okie dokie. So let's just throw on some sea worms or something like that. I'm gonna throw on this guy. Let's toss that one out. I'm gonna throw a 4 out on there. Hopefully that doesn't end up being too big. Oh, they're all at the top right now. Maybe this won't work out very well. I don't know. We'll sit here for a few minutes. If it doesn't work, we'll go somewhere else. Toss that out, and then... boop! Toss this out with a 5-aught and some natal rock oyster meat. Maybe. Oh, there are fish at the bottom. Okay, good deal. Probably like a bazillion blacktip reef sharks. I don't know. Hello, Bo and chat. How's everyone doing? Doing fantastic, Gregorian. Gregorian Games. Native Hoosier. It is Ohio. What are you talking about? Thanks for playing this map, because I never will. There you go. That's not positive thinking. We need more positive thinking in this chat. Look at this screenshot right here. Absolutely beautiful. It would be beautiful for you too if my ugly mug wasn't right in front of it. But yeah. Gotta love it. How's He-Nail? He-Nail's doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. Last I checked with him anyway, you know, I don't know. He keeps his cards pretty close to him, you know. What can you say? I will say, I wasn't sure when the right time to share it would be, but let me see. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I gotta share a sad moment, you know. Oh. All right. I have had this guy with me for a good 10 years now. And the other day, he wasn't feeling very good. So we took him to the vet. And they diagnosed him with stomach cancer. So we may only have King Bjorn with us for another half year or so, but we're making sure he's happy and he's looking good. So we're doing we're doing what we can with him, but he's a good boy, and we've had him for good years, and he's been my best friend for a long time, so just thought I'd share it with everybody, but we'll have him for as long as we can. And he's doing okay. He still enjoys walks and stuff like that, so yeah, you do, buddy. But yeah, we'll just make sure he enjoys life as much as he can. Right? Yeah. We're doing okay. But that's it. All right. That way it's no surprise to anyone here in a few months. But came to us as a surprise. He was acting kind of funny the last month or so, so took him in for a good few vet appointments. You're doing okay, right? Yeah. We're doing okay. Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Hard seeing your dog get weaker and weaker over time. But hopefully you still give us some luck here, Bjorn. You know, Bjorn's always been good luck when it comes to bites. You know, hopefully we get something here soon. Though I will say this was more of a trolling day last we saw. So if we don't get a bite here in the next few minutes, it might just mean that we need to go trolling. Oh, there you go. Have time to pray. That's true. Thank you. I appreciate it, cat. Oh, what can you do? I wouldn't think that I know I put a 5/0 and a 4/0 on. I wouldn't think that those hooks would be too large. Going off of the hooks that we were using in the past for these guys. But doesn't seem like there's any shortage of fish down there. But maybe this just isn't the right spot for the sweet lips. We'll reel in. We'll go somewhere else. Maybe we'll go try to catch a grouper by the other spot. The ship. Let's go see if we can manage one over there. Let's see. Let's throw on a spiny lobster and what, a 16/0 hook maybe? Great feast. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Go with the Viking brethren. He'll hunt in the mountains. I don't know. For the rest of his days, eternally. That's good. Getting to be 12, 13. She's still spunky. You can tell the cold is bothering her more and more. Fear the day she goes because she's one of the last few things I had from mom. Yep, see? And you start thinking about all those things and all the different memories you have with him for all the different stuff, and it hits you. It hits you hard, you know? It's sad. But you know, it's partly all the good memories that make it so sad that they're going to be gone someday, you know? So you can just be happy for that. There is the partially sunken ship over there. Let's see if we can pull ourselves out a giant grouper. There you go. That's exactly right, legendary fishing. We can look forward to those days. 16. Oh my goodness, Rob. Yeah, sad, man. There's some reefs. Let's go find some divers. That's right. We gotta find some divers. How to get sailfish in Eye Patrol? I can't get. I haven't caught any sailfish either. I'll have to look up a video or something like that, or we'll have to pull Andrea out and say, "Hey, got any sailfish spots?" It's fishing for swords right now. There you go. I don't know why we're not going full speed right now. We're just cruising at 79%. Just don't hit them with the boat. I'm looking for some Final Destination stuff right here. I get close to the boat, right where there's going to be divers in the water, and this is when someone pats me on the shoulder and I go, "What? What was that? What did you say?" And then, dong, 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 dong. We just hit them all over. Final Destination stuff right there. I'm gonna back it up. New movie was what I haven't seen it yet, to be honest. I haven't seen any of the final. I've seen clips of them, but I've never seen like any of them all the way through. I think they genuinely scare me more than any other like any other horror movie out there. So let's see. Toss this out. Do we just cast around the ship in general? A lot of sharks in here. Okay, well, maybe we'll catch a big shark too. What's the scariest fish you've caught in real life? Oh, golly. I don't know. I would say an alligator gar, but the alligator gar really are just kind of... They're big lumbering beasts, and they have lots of teeth and stuff like that, but like... So long as you don't willingly put your hand in their mouth, like, they're fine. Not like they're gonna hunt you down. I would say, genuinely, like, the scariest fish I've ever caught is probably black piranha. You know, even with sharks, like sharks, like, people don't get bit by sharks very often and stuff like that, but a black piranha will... I know Jeremy Wade did his thing where he like laid in the pool with those red-bellied piranhas and was like, yeah, the piranhas, they're fine, they don't do anything. Black piranhas are not like that. If there's a water column, right, and there's like shallow water and there's like mid-level water and then there's like deep water, black piranhas like sit in that mid to like shallow water, and they just swim back and forth. And if anything struggles in that area, if they sense anything like struggling to swim and stuff like that, they will attack them voraciously. And they have like tennis ball sized mouths, so they take out chunks at a time of just tennis ball sized hunks out of you. If you got bit by 2 or 3 of those, like you would bleed out. Like I mean, to lose that much flesh, like you would die, especially out in the Amazon. So I think black piranha is probably one of the scarier fish that I've caught. We would pull in catfish, and they would literally look like Swiss cheese in a way. They would have chunks taken out of them to the point where they'd have no fins. Like they would eat all of their fins. And you felt really bad for even trying to catch them. They're about 200 feet behind me in deeper water. Okay. Let's see. Kind of in that weird fish shape right over there. We're gonna pull these lines until we get to deeper water. It would be cool if you could catch them right up next to the ship, though. My wife is the scariest fish. She seems so sweet. She is, in her own way. Okay, we're at like 190 feet. Is this deep enough, you think? Oh. Oh, that's the fish head there. That's funny. Let's try this. Thank you for the sub. Just got a 15-pound catfish and a herring. There you go. Hi. Daniel, hello. A lot of sharks here. Yeah, we still haven't got a shark. All right, let's see. When's Xbox coming out? Sorry to feed the broken record. Another 300 feet? I see some small fish down there. A lot of fish down there. You're gatekeeping it now. No one can have it. No one ever. Oh God, there's a lag. There's a lag in our talking. I'm just gonna have to reel this in. We'll restart. Throw it back out again. It's not deep enough. Clicked on your channel and saw you were live. Sorry for your bub. Oh, well, thank you, Monkey Soup. Yeah, it is sad. I agree. What can you do? He's doing okay. We're still going on our morning walks. He still likes that. How deep are we again? We are at 266 feet. Gonna put it right above the bottom. 260 feet. Oh, then he reeled it out all the way to the bottom there. Good strategy to get a lot of money at Lone Star. Spotted bass on the casting spoon, man. Watch the Essential Beginner Series playlist. That'll do it. Have not asked once. Huh? No way. No way. No way. Alright. I did hear nibbles anyway. Should be heaps on the radar. I see lots of fish on the radar. I actually see lots of fish up top too. Maybe we should cast for them. I can never remember the popping. There we go. That looked like a pretty good take. Strike timed out. We did have a fish on, but it wasn't very big. Whatever it is, we're pulling it up off the bottom. Alright, Bjorn. Do the poppers come in a $60 pack? You know, I'm not really sure, to be quite honest. I know one of them is more focused on, like, trolling or something like that, and the other one's kind of focused on... Is that it? I know they're separated. They separated the 2 packs to be focused on different styles of fishing, but I can't think of what they are at the moment. Maybe the Catamaran pack is focused on trolling and, like, poppers and stuff like that, casting. Then the other one's focused on bottom fishing. I'm not really sure. Can't recall off the top of my head. I have a small grouper on right now, though. Thought we were just gonna reel this guy in all the way, but then all of a sudden he started pulling out line. Maybe he's bigger than we thought. Rylan, hello, hello. You know, our first beginner series playlist, we went into South Africa, or South America and everything like that. If you want to check those videos out, and they're just kind of more entertainment than anything than learning very much, but might give you some ideas of stuff to try and places to go. If you can join us at Nooma Kuda, then yes, we'll be here for another 8 minutes anyway. But otherwise... I think that's all we'll be able to do tonight. Go there. I'm low 21. I feel like the biggest river I can go to is Nahum because I don't want to spend so much money and risk not making it back. Understandable. Understandable. I will say, if you have the equipment, if you have like the lures and stuff that you see me use in the Essential Beginner series and the rods and reels, like, you will make your money back at the Everglades. If anything, just to pay for your license and travel. Yeah, it is just a fun place to go. Like, it's just different compared to, like, Emerald Lake. But I understand kind of the fear of traveling somewhere earlier in the game and worrying if you might make your money back. Yeah, I already answered your question, Lay. Low tension. Already answered your question too. My goodness, it was a long answer too. Check out the first essential or the first beginner series. No, you can see the mission for the butcher shark on my screen right there, YouTube. Forties. Ah, you're good. You're good. 30s, 20s. Give up on life. Here we go. Here we go. Show me the biggins. Giant grouper, 250 pounds. Not as big as we wanted it, you know, but I'll take it. Still a cool fish to catch. 10,000 XP. Beginner series. Just started playing a month ago, off and on, working. I've already managed to start the surgeon grind already. Hey, very nice. That's awesome, man. That's great. Only has 3 legs. Oh, man. Well, you know, we do what we can for our pets, right? Do what we can for them. Take care of them. Make sure that they, you know, have the best life they can have, anyway. $33,000. I'm afraid if we get into another one. God, I messed that up bad. Guess we're gonna drop this one right off the edge of the boat. Which color would I paint the catamaran if I could? I don't know. I really don't know. I wouldn't paint it. I don't think I would really paint it any color. Gold. I'd paint it straight gold. I have no idea. That's one way to I know. You know, and technically it's not my fault. It's Hino's fault. You know, he should know how to cast by now, but he doesn't. Crazy alien. So, you know, you say what you want. Having an off day, I guess. How much money do you recommend to get to this ocean spot, and what level? You know, I honestly don't know. I think by the time you get to this level, money shouldn't even be something you think about. He knows trying his best, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is in the low 90s. I'm not sure what it is. We gotta get like a walker or something different to try. Let's try maybe a double pilgrim. I'm gonna twitch this back or do a stop and go or something. Gotta be. There are smaller fish in here. Maybe I should have tried the mini pilgrim. Let's try the mini pilgrim. Might not. Yeah, it should work. I'm gonna say we might not have a. You can get your boat painted. Yeah, I know. I saw the missions for it. I just haven't done it yet. Gotta catch more tuna. But here we are fishing for grouper. Snagged a manta ray. Wow, that would be cool to see up close. Just now subscribing. Well, right on, T-Bone. Glad to hear it. DLC, huh? Yeah, there are a lot of marlins. I'm yet to catch a sailfish. Haven't managed a sailfish yet. You felt the fish in the game were laughing at you? That can happen. That can happen to the best of us. Hey, there we go. Besides the fish that kept showing up on the radar, I'm surprised we just now caught one. What do we have, though? It's a little trevally. That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, I haven't seen a trevally out here yet, so that's a neat catch. Taking a few pics. Nice. Well, everybody, is the sailfish that hard to catch? I don't know. I just haven't caught one. I don't know what to tell you. Love that model. I do too. Is it cool? This has been a fun Wednesday live stream. I hope to catch you next Wednesday for some more fishing. Hopefully by then we're I don't know what we're gonna be doing, but we'll see. Eager to see what we get into, but I'm glad that you are all here. Thanks again for Kat for being our moderator tonight. And yeah, we'll catch you next Wednesday for more live streaming live and all that jazz. Take care. We'll see you next time. And as always, remember, everyone, see ya, legendary.
Planet, one family, game on.